Welcome back to the vlog. I'm hoping that today is a good day and that I have some energy. I just got to the gym. So what we're gonna do today, I want to take you guys along with me today because I have an ungodly amount of things that I have to get done. So today's workout is we're doing glutes, hamstrings, shoulders, and cardio. That's what's on the docket this morning. It's gonna take forever. It's like 8:30 in the morning. I should have been here earlier, but I really have not been sleeping a lot this past week. So I was like, I need to prioritize sleep. I don't have to work today. I'm not really on a time limit. However, okay, other things that are going on today. This is why I thought it'd be such a good idea to bring you guys with me, because I have to go grocery shopping to meal prep, and we're going to get a tattoo later. I have been wanting to get this tattoo forever. I'm going later to get it. I'm super excited. We're doing a hand tattoo today. So excited for that. I cannot wait. I don't know if I've ever brought you guys with me to the tattoo shop before. I know I've brought TikTok with me before and they have met my tattoo guy, but I don't know if you have. So that's going to be exciting. But there's a couple of things that I wanted to talk about really quickly before I went into the gym this morning. And that's kind of just like struggles and how we're overcoming those right now. So I'm about 21 weeks out from my very first bodybuilding show and in the bikini division and PC. And I have had it very easy so far. The first like 6 weeks of my prep have been a building phase. So it's been more building than anything. I, over the last 2 years, had lost a lot of weight. With that weight loss came a lot of muscle loss. So my coach has been working with me to build a lot of that muscle back up. And I'm still in that right now for the month of July. In the next 4 weeks, he said, I will be getting a cut. I'll be starting a cut. So in August, it's the first week of July right now, I'll be starting to cut in August. So what that means is that my calories will likely get lowered and then my cardio will likely become higher. I don't know necessarily that the strength training will change, but we'll see whenever that happens. But 21 weeks out. Okay, mind you, I'm 6 weeks in, okay, 21 weeks out from my show. And yesterday was the first day that I really had a breakdown. And I was struggling a little bit because I have PCOS, okay, and that's something that I deal with, and it kind of throws your hormones all over the place. Well, the issue right now being that I have had 2 periods this month. This one at the end of June, that started at the end of June and is going into the beginning of July. It's lasting forever. I feel like we're going on almost 2 weeks now of this, and I am struggling so hard physically, and that is making me struggle mentally. So in the last video, I talked about how I created some rules for my prep, and I do want to make a whole video of that. I'm gonna make a whole video of that because I think that they're important, and I think it's going to give you a lot of context to what I'm talking about. So I created these rules, okay, for myself for prep. And one of my rules was to be delusionally positive, which essentially just means keep looking on the bright side of everything, right? Find a bad situation if you're struggling and turn it into a positive thing, because psychologically, if you tell yourself everything is good all the time, everything is good, you'll eventually start to believe it, right? And then you won't feel like you're struggling so much. So I have been trying to take this as a learning experience, because I know as prep goes on, it's going to be more of a mental game than anything. And I talked to my coach about this a lot, and he's like, you need to keep your mind right. We're through this together. We can talk about it. He's basically my therapist at this point. So, and he's helping me stay on the right mindset for all of this, because he competes too. So he knows what I'm going through. And I just want to make sure that my mind stays right through all of this. And I think that is a bigger struggle than anything. But the biggest thing that I've been dealing with, and I'm guessing it's hormonal at this point because I've had 2 periods this month, Normally when I'm on my period, I am very strong, right? And I feel like I get this rush of strength. I could lift anything. That's usually how I know that it's coming, because I'm like, oh, I'm really strong this week. My period is going to come. And every time it does. This time around, it's been very heavy. And I have felt extremely tired, extremely weak. And with that, when I tell you I was going crazy yesterday, thinking like my weights were inaccurate at home. I'm like, I know when I work out in my home gym, like this is not this hard. Why is it so different when I go to the gym? Just because I switched up where I did my workout yesterday, and that's the same workouts. And when I sounded crazy paranoid. And I literally went home and weighed my weights at home, because I was like, there's no way I'm this weak right now. Well, come to find out, something that I learned yesterday is that, one, hormones suck and they can make you feel much, much weaker. But two, also, the machinery is different at my house than it is at the gym. So I guess different machines have different amounts of pulleys on them, like cable machines. I was specifically talking about cable rows. And like the more wheels, the more pulleys it has on it, the easier it is. So basically the one at my house has more than the one at the gym. So the one at my house is kind of on easy mode. The one at my gym is on hard mode, is basically how he explained that to me. I was like, oh, I did not know that. That's something new. It made me feel a little bit better. But also at the same time, it made me want to like switch things up. So I might just start coming to the gym for every day instead of, or at least every day that I need a cable system, instead of trying to just do these days at home while I'm in prep. So I think that might make a difference, because yesterday was the first time that I worked out, and then today woke up sore. Normally that does not happen, but yesterday it did. And again, I don't know if it's related to being on my period right now. I don't know if I just maybe felt weak and pushed myself harder, like subconsciously, but that's kind of what I'm dealing with right there. All this to say that there are going to be things that throw your mind out of whack, and you cannot let them get to you, or you're going to be one of those people who goes into bodybuilding loving it, who comes out saying, I'm never going to do this again. And I don't want to be that person. I want to keep competing. I want to grow. I want to, I want to be that athlete. And recently I started working with the brand, First Form, and they have a department that I'm really trying to get into. So becoming like a sponsored athlete with them, I think that would be just the coolest thing ever. So like we have goals, right? We have goals that we want to achieve, and we are going to hit them. This is me being positive. I need to go through my rules with you guys so you know what I'm talking about. The next video after this is gonna be the rules. Subscribe to them, because I think everybody in prep needs to follow these rules. But I've talked long enough. We're gonna go into the gym. I'm gonna get my workout done. I don't know if I'm gonna bring you guys with me to work out, but I am gonna go get that done. And then we got the rest of the day ahead of us, so let's go do it. It's tattoo time.
Like if someone like a passenger would ask me,
All right, so we went to the gym this morning. I got tatted, and I found the limited edition First Form energy drinks, the Freedom flavored, at Walmart. Now I am going to be doing some shopping for meal prep, and then when we go back, we're going to meal prep together. So let's go find everything we need. So Walmart has these men's t-shirts that I really love for the gym. They're these, and they're the softest shirts ever. They're literally $3 right now on clearance. So if you have a Walmart, I just picked up a whole bunch of them. So if you have these shirts at your Walmart, you should pick them up. They're so cheap. This is so hard to do with a fresh tattoo. Oh my God. But we're doing it. Yogurt. One thing, if you do want any type of sweetener before artificials get taken away, the monk fruit zero sweetener, no carbs, no anything, super macro friendly right now. And then for coffee, right now I can still have black coffee, but I've been trying like little hacks or whatever. You can get these this specific brand of sugar-free syrup because there's no carbs. Again, macro friendly right now. If you want like a sweet treat or whatever, I've been trying all the flavors of that. There are other brands, but they're not as good, and they do have carbs in them. Like the Skinny Girl one, do not get that one, it has carbs. I'm gonna have my rice. They only have giant bags, and I do not feel like paying $24 for a pillow-sized bag of freaking rice right now. Hopefully I have enough at home for the next week. We're gonna get the big boy oats. The big boy oats. If y'all ever want to know why I complain about Walmart so much, just know I'm hiding on this aisle because you literally can't walk anywhere else. It's your average experience at my Walmart. There's just fucking carts everywhere. You can't walk. There's people everywhere. It's annoying. This is my favorite chicken to get for meal prep because it's already portioned and weighed out and cut, and you don't have to do literally any of the work. And these are on sale. We are getting 2 of them. And ground beef. We only need a couple of other things. You know, I'm literally stuck in here. All around me. You can't move. This lady's cart is literally touching my butt. You have no situational awareness. I'm telling you, it's so annoying. Broccoli. We need 2 bags of this broccoli. Okay. Bananas. I don't think they're gonna have my potatoes either. Oh God. It's crazy in here today. Man. Wait, I think I'm gonna get lucky. I think they have 1 bag literally. Now I gotta go find my cart. Shopping at Walmart is truly a traumatic experience in Central Florida, let me tell you. Especially on a holiday weekend. Well, it started raining, so I think I'm gonna film the rest of this when I get home. So while I was in Walmart and decided I wanted to start monsooning outside, so completely soaked, hair is wet, came home and changed, and my supplement order is here, and I wanted to show you guys what all we're using right now. So everything is from First Form naturally. Okay, let's see what all we got in here. I don't know what all is everything. Okay, this one is a nighttime supplement for recovery. And in it is just like vitamin B, magnesium, zinc. There's a few other things, but a good recovery supplement. This one is their M Goddess. This is like a multivitamin for micronutrients. We love that. Okay. And then these came free. I think these are new. So these are their protein sticks, their beef protein sticks. They actually sell these at Target now. You can get them there. These have 18 grams of protein in them. They also have other ones, but they're like beef jerky. I got these for free. Okay, let's see. We have pre-workout. Okay, pre-workout cotton candy flavored. Love that. So cute. Blue raspberry cotton candy. That's my favorite flavor if you guys were unaware. All right, and then we have BCAAs. I'm glad because I just ran out in the blood orange flavor. So good. Okay, and if you don't know how to use any of this stuff, let me know. I can go through a whole thing explaining it to you if you want. And then this stuff I have never used before, but it's literally just a carb and vitamin supplement. It is supposed to help replenish your glycogen in your muscles, give you that good pump. Love it, love it. I've never used this before, so this is new for me. I'm trying it for the first time, so this is cool. I had to read it for a second because I didn't actually know what was all in it, but cool, there we go. And then we have, if I can get it out of the box, oh my God, protein. This is the chocolate cocoa crunch. I forgot what flavor I ordered, but First Form protein, we love it. And that is the stack. I'm just waiting on the oven to preheat and we are going to meal prep. My meal prep is literally the easiest thing ever. I will show it to you. Okay, I just figured out what this is. This is new for me and I actually don't know if I'm gonna be able to have it in prep, so I am gonna talk to my coach about it first. It's a literally pre-workout carbs or post-workout carbs, but honestly, it's less calories than what I'm using for carbs right now. And it's got 43 grams of carbs in it, but it's 170 calories. So, well, one whole scoop is 170 calories. And this says to use 1/4 of a scoop. So whatever 170 calories divided by 4 is, that's how much you're getting in this. For women anyway, it's different for men. Interesting. I might have to try it. I have cardio tomorrow. I might try this with my cardio and see what happens, but we'll go from there. Okay, when I tell y'all, my meal prep is so easy. Ignore the dishes in the sink, they're not there right now. So, you're gonna take this pre-weighed, pre-packaged thing of chicken. There's 5 of them in here. And you're gonna take this salt-free Mrs. Dash and you're gonna put them together on a pan. Super easy, super simple, and we're just gonna throw them in the oven because I don't like to use a lot of dishes when I meal prep because there's enough to do without having to do a bunch of dishes. So I'm gonna cook these. I'm going to cook my ground beef and then cut up my potatoes, throw those in the oven, and then I'm gonna do the rice and the broccoli on the stove because it's truly just the easiest way to do it. And knock that out. We're gonna package up all of our meal prep, put it in the fridge. I very highly doubt you wanna see me actually doing that, so I'll show you the end result and then we'll move on from there. One day I'm gonna have to go through like a full day of eating with you guys so that you can actually see the type of meals that I'm eating right now. For the phase of prep that I'm currently in, like I said, it's only gonna be like the next 4 weeks that we're doing this, and then we're gonna start cutting after that. And I don't know what the meal plan is gonna look like at that point. Right now, my meal plan just recently changed because my protein was a lot higher and it was having a lot of digestive issues. But okay, a lot of people who go through prep are gonna tell you to do it with a coach. Some people think they can coach themselves, but truly, I was having so many digestive issues that we ended up having to change the meal plan. And it's one of those things that you have to kind of like talk back and forth with your coach about. Because I mean, if you are not too educated on the science behind why certain foods need to be eaten at certain times, it's a lot bigger of a deal than you think it might be. So we kind of like drastically changed my meal plan. And ever since then, it's like, I feel like a new person. So everything has changed, and it truly just depends on how your body reacts to certain things as to what you like should and should not be eating within a prep. Okay, chicken just came out of the oven. Potatoes are about to go in. I'm trying to make at least 7 days worth of portions here. Okay, the meal prep is finally done. I got 12 meals ready, lunch and dinner for the next 6 days. The only thing that I don't prep in advance is my yogurt and blueberries, which is like my breakfast, and then like my late night snack. I do not prep that in advance. 1, there's not enough room in my fridge. 2, you don't have to cook it, so there's no point in that. I only prep what I have to cook. But this is done. It's about to go in the fridge, and I think I am just ready to sit down for the night. We are gonna do a video that is a whole day of eating, and I might try to decide if I want to go through that tomorrow or I don't know what day we're going to go through it, but we are going to go through it, and it's going to be a good one. I have a lot planned, so if you want to see more of prep, please subscribe. We're about to be 20 weeks out. OMG. And then in 4 weeks I start cutting. I'm nervous for that, but that is all for this video, y'all. Hope you enjoyed the day with me. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.